When we had last left Team Bald, they went back to Reno Bloodscalp at long last, following a great battle with none other than Mavar's division of the Shadow Thieves. And it was there that Reno was most pleased with the outcome and gave them cool little treats. Then it was time to go travel forth with none other than Edwin, the new evil member of Team Bald, the super wizard lord. And they went to the Graveyard District in order to get a cool scroll from some sort of mummy lich guy, and it was there that they slew him and took their prize. Now, it was perhaps time to return back to that weird naked old man in the basement and see what was up with that, and then probably go find Rasaad or Neera or something like that. This is Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. Welcome back. Let's unhide all of that.
What?
And head on out.
No time at all.
There we are. And yeah, I think we should probably... Let's go talk to the naked old man in the basement before I forget about him again. Right here to the docks. Good. And then we can also go chat with Rasaad first, because I don't think we actually have a quest for Rasaad at the moment. And of course, you'll notice we did inventory management. We got Yoshimo out of the party once more because, you know, the whole situation with these two Beamdog followers. We will almost certainly have to get them in the party. Okay. Let's see, down here to Mavar's. Good. And evidently, if Edwin's quest does not, like, auto pop to the next level or whatever, if it doesn't occur within the weeks that pass, because I'm not sure if we'll have if it'll pop up in time, we should be fine to proceed into what's it called, chapter 3 of the main story, according to Gentle Viewer at Designated Member. They said that we should be fine to do that, and we won't miss out. So hey, we'll do it if need be. Let's head down here.
What would you ask?
Good. Then over this. Yeah, Kamuzu. Hey!
Oh, my lung! It's flopping all over the dirt! Damn.
Jesus.
I'm nothing of value. Please, let me be.
Please, ma'am, will you release me now? Of course, you're free to go. Why are you imprisoned? What have you done? I shall not release a criminal. I guess we'll go through this again. What have you done? Nothing, ma'am. I did nothing. Mayfar is terrible. I was tortured here for 10 years. My pleas of innocence laughed at. The monster said I was to be an example. Mayvar was not to be shown disrespect. For a perceived slight was I imprisoned, but now my tormentor is dead. For once a death in this hell is welcome. Please, will you release me? I've been imprisoned for 10 years. 10 years? What'd you... Okay. Sure, yeah, same. It just loops. Okay. Yeah, you're free to go. Thank you so much. Long have I waited and suffered. I am forever in your debt. Good friend, I must leave now, for I can no longer stand the stench of this place. Is that it? There. Oh. That was it. That was it, man. That was all there was to it. What the fuck? Maybe he plays a greater role if you decide to, like, align yourself with Mavar instead. I'm assuming you could go that route if you wanted to, like, play this evil. You know, you betray Reno Bloodscalp. That said, what a cool, fun little distinction here, you know? Because, of course, if we were not siding, if we wanted to go the evil route straight from the get-go, you know, there's another alternate route wherein we would have sided with the... What was her name? The vampire-seeming lady that we encountered in the graveyard and underground and all of that, you know? And we saw her multiple times in the streets at night. we were invited to that, and that definitely seemed evil. And so here again, as we continue down this route, which in and of itself doesn't seem that goodly, right? At least, you know, by comparison of other things that we've seen, you know, like the Order of the Radiant Heart, or even starker contrasts that existed in the first game. Having to go through the Shadow Thieves isn't nearly as goodly as some of the options that existed beforehand in the first game. But here, once again, we have a choice where we could have, I think, sided with Mavar and wiped out Raynal Bloodscalp instead. Okay. Which, frankly, wow, I would have thought that someone named Mavar would be the nicer of the two, especially compared to one by the name of Raynal Bloodscalp. But hey, you can't judge a name by its name. Okay. Is there anything else we can do with the weird painting? Is it truly nothing?
This will be simple.
It says it's locked.
Yes, a standard tactic that. No time at all.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, how weird. Well, let's travel on out here then.
All right then.
Can we make it there? Yeah. Okay, the rooftop access. Great. So now we'll go back to Trade Meet and find Rasaad, who should be in, like, the town square, right? We'll find him, chat with him, and see what we can do there. Which I believe we very deliberately left that kind of hanging loose, so as to not get involved just yet. Okay, over here. Oh no, we've been waylaid. Good. Shoot magic missile over here.
Yes, I see.
Okay, Jaheira, can you maybe deal with this weird freak? Holy shit. What a super blast that was. My god, man. Let's get this guy healed up. Okay, any of these scrolls we need to learn? Yeah, minor spell deflection. Try that. Failed. What can you do?
What is it now?
And then let's get these sucked up onto Yawn. Stashed away. Great. And then we'll head on back out. There we are. Good. And continue to trade.
Yes. Very well.
All of the meat is still out here. Okay, now we need to go over this direction, huh? Let's see. Head on out there. And where was Rasaad? There you are. Perfect. Okay. We'll wait for the rest of the team to arrive. Should we rest here? Maybe we should and refresh our spells before we head out. Okay, Rasaad, hey.
Ah, you have returned. Do you have another adventure to abduct me into?
Why don't you come with me and see? There we go. Okay. Does he not Does he not have an accompanying quest? Did we already do it by just meeting him out here? Well, that's unexpected. Okay. Huh. I guess we'll pump up the points there. I don't really intend to use Rasaad, it's gotta be said. Okay, what do we want on him? Probably single weapon style? Yeah, we can't even get dual weapon style. Okay, we'll do single. Why not? Biography. A worshipper of the moon goddess Selûne, or Selûne, the taciturn monk Rasaad's life in service to the Sun Soul Order ended in tragedy. He speaks of his brother, Gamaz, in reverent tones, even though Gamaz betrayed the Sun Soul by joining the Dark Moon sect, where he learned to worship Shar at the feet of a man named Alorgoth. Though it was his own hand that slew Gamaz, Rasaad holds Alorgoth responsible for his brother's death. He has committed himself to avenging Gamaz, and it's obvious there's little he won't sacrifice to achieve that goal. Okay. Wow, he's still considered lawful good. Okay, well. Oh. Well, there we are.
Yes?
Should we go over and rest? He is a Sun Soul monk. Does he have priestly or mage abilities? No. Glimmering bands. These polished bracers reflect harsh light into the eyes of the wearer's foes, distracting them from parrying incoming fists. Okay. Moonlight walkers, also only usable by him. They look almost like Morrowind Dwemer boots. These comfortable boots provide monks of the Sun Soul with exceptional arch support, allowing them to perform feats that would lead to crippling back pain in ordinary people. What the fuck? Okay, sure. One thing I will give them is that the images here, if these are newly done, they look really convincing. They look just like the originals, which leads me to believe that they are not newly done and they're just reusing ones that existed before. Right? You know, that's a good point. Okay. So what else should we give you to even wield? Probably nothing, right? Because as a monk, shouldn't you be unarmed? Yeah, you've got all these. Flaming fists, okay. None of those folks in the flaming fists were actually monks, though, were they? I don't think so. Anything else on us that we should just hand over to him? To sort of wield or whatever? Oh, yeah, we've got this necklace. Sure. Oh, can't give you that. Gloves of healing, now that would take up your slot. Okay, well, what can you do? So we don't even have a formal quest then, huh? Well, what the hell? Does Rasaad not have a quest beyond what we've done already? I really thought he would. I don't know, maybe it's like Edwin where we have to travel with him for a bit in order to get it.
It's long past time for turnip tea. A little rest will shake the stew from our eyes and ache from our legs.
Okay, we should rest. Let's do that. Fucking Jan's yawn actually, like, spread to me in real life. I felt the urge to yawn in real life. Okay, let us rest there. Great.
No time at all.
Okay, well, this is weird. We're not getting a quest for Rasaad. I guess we're gonna fuck off and go find Neera. Okay. Right? I don't have anything, do I? Doesn't seem like it. Neera's hidden refuge. I ran into the wild mage Neera in Athkatla. She wants to meet in the wild forest outside the city. She was in a rush, but implied she wants my help with problems facing a secret camp.
All right, then.
Well, we may have to drop Rasaad here to do that. So if anything, maybe we should take the necklace back. Sorry, Rasaad. Okay. And then let's quick save and head on out. And Wild Forest. Right next to this indomitable location.
Ah, good. I've been waiting for you. The camp's really close.
Greetings, Neera. It's good to see you, but I'm surprised you're not already there. Good. Let's be off. Waiting for me. Why? Yeah, I'm surprised you're not already there. Why are you waiting for me? Either of these are good. I'm surprised you're not already there. Yes, go on. Let me guess. You don't know where it is. There's some sort of problem? I'm shocked. Go on.
Honestly, I'm having a bit of trouble bypassing the wards and traps we set up to keep unwanted visitors out.
I shouldn't have trained the others so well. Extraordinary talent can be such a curse. I see. So I am to assist you getting past these wards. Extraordinary talents always are. I should know. Need some help? So can extraordinary incompetence. You need me to get through these wards, I take it? I see, so I'm to assist you.
Yes. Let's join forces.
I can guide you to the camp, and you can make sure I don't die. The half-elf's magic may represent a threat to the balance, but I think she would do less harm with us than without us. I would advise against accompanying a mage with such poor control of her spells. Would it not be better to aid her from a distance?
So what do you say? Am I in or out?
Huh. What's super interesting about this, I don't think we got much interjection from our followers, our core game followers during the Hexat stuff. But all of that would be Beamdog writing for these old pre-existing characters, huh? Fascinating. Okay. I would be happy to have you by my side, Neera. You can join us for a time. If your magic is useful and not too troublesome, you may remain. I'd prefer to travel without you for now. Absolutely not. Okay, I would be happy to have you by my side, Neera.
Glad to hear it. This should be fun. Dread, danger, and death aside, and blisters. Can't forget the blisters.
Why did they have her read out all of this? You know, instead of some of the other lines? I feel like they could have just went, yeah, glad to hear it.
We've got to be careful. This entire forest is a wild magic zone.
It wasn't always, but the wild mage refugees affected the weave. See, what are we doing? Why not have that voice? How do we make these decisions as to what is being voiced or not? You know? This seems way more important to what's going on rather than, and blisters, can't forget the blisters, you know? Okay. Well, sorry, Rasaad. Oh. Whoa, Edwin says, "This is an insult. If you accept this miserable excuse of a practitioner of the arcane arts into your party, you will endure an incalculable loss, my departure." Truly, Edwin, after all we've been through together? Very well, I've traveled with you long enough. Then you give me no choice. Neera, I need Edwin more than I need you. They won't even travel together? Are you shitting me? Truly, Edwin, after all we've been through together? Truly, Lila Schnub, your pitiful attempt to manipulate my emotions is foolish, ineffectual, and near insulting. Nostalgia has no sway over one who can bend even time to his will. Then I suppose this is farewell, Edwin. So be it, Edwin? Or so be it. Edwin has given me an ultimatum, Neera. I've decided that he will remain. Well, shit, I mean, we need to do her fucking quest. I suppose this is farewell. Bah. When this woman's wild magic turns your little group into a colony of ants, be grateful if I am not nearby to stomp on you. You may find me at the Copper Coronet, if you are fortunate enough to survive this foolish affair. Wow,
Is this truly
okay.
how things will end between us? I do not wish for our adventures together to end so prematurely.
Actually, Rasaad, just kidding. You should come with us, actually. Yeah, man, so, fuck! We won't be able to get him back then, will we? Right? I can't get I can't, because he left, I'm not going to be able to get him back. Right? Am I right or am I right? Fuck, we can't go down this route then, right? If we want to do it, we have too many different points of contention, too many requirements to fulfill. We can't get rid of Edwin because we're too good. He'll join, he'll leave, but he won't be able to join back because we're too good. Fuck me. Oh my gosh. This is turning out to be far worse than I thought it would be. Okay. And then may come Rasaad, but it hasn't come yet. Okay.
Huh?
Well, shit. I guess we can at least read about her. When asked about her past, Neera shrugs. She says that before coming to Athkatla, she wandered the Sword Coast enjoying an adventurer's life while evading the Order of Eight Staves, an organization dedicated to hunting wild mages. She talks less about her distant past, but does not hide the fact that she was banished from the High Forest for her wild magic. She is quick to laugh and to chatter, perhaps a little glibly, but lashes out whenever she senses a threat to her autonomy. She is deeply invested in protecting other wild mages, and seems willing to risk almost everything to do so. Okay. Sure. And I'm assuming she still has a chance to completely fuck us, just like Edwin said. Which really is terrifying, to be sure. Whoa. Also new spells. Nahal's Reckless Dwemer. This spell is the Wild Mage's ultimate last resort spell. When cast, the mage releases a sudden flood of wild magical energy in the hope of seizing and shaping that energy into a desired spell effect. The attempt usually fails, but something almost always occurs in the process. To use Nahal's Reckless Dwemer, simply cast it, then choose from your list of known spells. A burst of magical energy is released, which the wild mage will try to manipulate into the desired form. The actual effect of the spell is determined randomly by a dice roll on the Wild Surge table. See the manual for more details. Because the release of energy is planned by the mage, her level is added to the dice roll. If the result indicates success, the mage has shaped the magical energy into the desired effect. More often than not, the effect is completely unexpected. The result might be beneficial to the mage, or it might be completely disastrous. This is the risk the mage takes in casting Nahal's Reckless Dwemer. Chaos Shield as well. Chaos Shield increases a wild mage's chance to gain a favorable result when a wild surge occurs. Every time a roll is made on the Wild Surge chart, an extra 15 is added to the dice roll. When Nahal's Reckless Dwemer is cast, the bonus to the Chaos Shield stacks with the Wild Mage's level bonus. Oh. Okay. Any other weird stuff? Chaos, of course. Improved Chaos Shield. Oh, it's 10 more, I don't know, 10 plus 10 to the dice roll bonus. Okay. Well, what the fuck? How do we do this then? I think we have to, maybe we just don't do this yet, right? Let's go back to the Copper Coronet and see if Edwin will join us. This has thrown like a massive wrench into my plans. Okay. All right. Let's see.
Yes.
Good.
Very well.
I do think that there's an interesting point there with her being a wild mage in Baldur's Gate 2 with all the Cowled Wizard bullshit going on. Alright. Let's see if this'll work.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Yeah, we may just end up skipping Neera's stuff for now. Right? And we'll have to come back later.
Just as I would have thought. It's long past time for turnip tea. A little rest will shake the stew from our eyes and ache from our legs.
Then there's Edwin. Okay.
Yes, so you want me back, do you?
Yes, I need your skills. I knew you'd come to your senses. Oh, okay. Well, what if I get rid of Rasaad now? He'll probably say something, huh? I'm curious, Neera. What does a wild surge feel like? It depends. I never know what to expect. The surges are all different from each other. How does it feel when you cast spells? Not the same, I'm sure. I may feel wrath if the nature of my spell is violent, or calm if it is for healing. Beneath it all, I feel a oneness with nature. That never changes. Maybe it's not so different after all. Why? You have this sense of oneness when you use magic? Sort of. My mind becomes part of something. What? I don't know. I don't think it's nature. The weave, I guess? Or maybe chaos. But yeah, it's kind of like oneness. Except it seems more like I'm looking at it through a window, when my magic is working properly anyway. And when it's not? A wild surge is like that window, shattering into a million pieces of glass. My God. That sounds unsafe. I don't mind. If you've been indoors a long time, sometimes you like the feel of a cold gust of wind. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. That was pretty fucking good. Oh my gosh. How many writers did they have at Beamdog? Right? How many different writers did they have? Was it just one? No. Surely multiple, right? Especially coming off of, well, I don't know when Siege of Dragonspear came out. Relative to Enhanced Edition. It was after, right? It was after the Enhanced Edition for 1 and 2, wasn't it? Okay. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the weird hang up here, is that we're attributing, and this happens all the time, right? And it's kind of an issue on both ends of perceiving it, wherein when we play games, we're quick to attribute all of the writing to just one person on the writing team, like usually the lead writer, or even like a lead creative director or something like that, who isn't even technically doing the writing the actual prose, you know? But true enough, it could be that because stuff with like Hexad and all of that felt so weird, so discordant, especially relative to Siege of Dragonspear, which wasn't like mind-bogglingly good, but it was decent, right? That was my thoughts on it toward the end of Siege of Dragonspear. Like, oh, this is good enough, right? Like, this is nothing to write home about, but it was a worthwhile, fun adventure and all that, you know? I bet that we're just dealing with multiple writers within that team. Gotta be, right? Multiple writers with different experience levels. And here we're seeing maybe one who is a bit better, because, like, this line is excellent. This is, I mean, it's just one line, but it's really good. It's not like the Hexad stuff at all. Okay. We are not talking about wind and windows. We're talking about power and your mind. Be careful of that glass. Okay. And then, yeah, you don't want to have her in the party. But you did rejoin, right? I need Edwin more than you.
What? You want this strangely non-bald Thayan maniac instead of me?
Strangely non-bald? Are Thayans usually bald? Hang on, what? Are they normally bald? I didn't know this. Okay. All right. I just have 2 words for you. Evil wizard. Okay, we're back again. Folks, we're back. Okay. Sure. Oh. Oh shit! He just did it! It happened! Right now! Okay. Aha! I understand it. Sorry to bother your petty concerns, but I've translated some of the Nether Scroll. An ancient magic at my fingertips, and more yet to decipher. It has been a good day. What are you staring at? I've had my say, now back to your little quest or whatever. Wow, we got 50k quest XP.
Is this truly how things will end between us? I do not wish for our adventures together to end so prematurely.
Okay, fuck. And end may come, Rasaad, but it hasn't come. Well, actually, yeah. Rasaad, wait for me here. Okay. Now, where did Neera go?
Simple.
Fuck! Oh, this is such a fucking mess. Okay. But we can actually get Edwin back. We can do it. Okay, I think we just reload to when we first had him leave. Right, I'm trying to fucking make sense of how we should even begin to do this. Okay, was it back here? Yeah. Okay, so he'll go back to the Copper Coronet. We'll do Neera's shit real quick.
Ah, good. I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're not already there. Okay, go on.
Honestly, I'm having a bit of trouble.
Okay, I'll help you.
Let's join forces.
Alright, there we are.
So, what do you say? Am I in or out?
Alright, yeah. I would be happy to have you by my side.
Glad to hear it. We've got to be careful. This
Okay,
entire
and
forest
then
is a wild magic zone.
we will replace... God, what if we do it in the wrong... What if the only reason why we were able to recruit Edwin again, despite our goodly nature, is because he had to leave by way of this? Right? So we need to exactly replicate what happened before, I think. So I'm going to continue having Rasaad leave. And then Edwin will...
how things will end between us? I do not wish for our adventures
Oh shit,
to
but he's
end
already...
so prematurely.
Okay. Wait for me here, Rasaad. Okay, and then Edwin, I need you to... Okay, you give me no choice. Edwin, after all we've been through, okay. See ya, Edwin. Okay, now you're back at the Copper Coronet, and then let's quickly get Rasaad back in the party.
Do you have another adventure to abduct me into?
Yeah, why don't you come with me? Okay, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh. What a fucking mess. What a disaster. Neera's spellcaster level decreased by 5. Jeez. Okay. I'm a little worried of this, so I'm just going to get rid of that. I just want to survive having her in the party as long as possible, I think. So let's get Chaos Shield loaded up. A lot. Good. Okay. What does her stuff do? Neera's staff +1. This finely crafted and intricately engraved quarterstaff was improved upon by Neera herself. Her intent was to create a staff that would inflict fiery pain upon its victims, but she fell slightly short of that goal. While it can light enemies aflame, there is also the chance that the staff will backfire and incinerate its wielder. When the staff strikes a target, there's a 10% chance that either the target or the wielder will take 1 point of fire damage. I mean, 1 point is not a lot. I guess we were meant to do these quests very early on in our Baldur's Gate 2 adventures, huh? Okay. Adoy's Belt. This slender deer-hide belt, lined with rabbit fur, grants its wearer resistance to polymorph effects, the perfect gift for wild mages and those who stand near them. Oh, shit. Okay, save versus petrification and polymorph +5. And it's not unique to her. We could actually give that to anyone. So if we're done with her... Well, I don't know. We've already got a kind of a slew of belts. Okay.
Very well.
We need to be very liberal with our quick saving, even more so than normal, just in case we get, like, completely fucked over. Alright, we get some pinks and greens. Looking very much unlike the core game. What is this? What is this? Why does it look... Ugh! It looks like an oil spill. Ugh. Okay. How big is this place? It's fairly big. Okay. Hobo Goblin Captain. Okay. Whoa! There was a trap there? Or is that just how it sounds when she activates her weird shit? Okay.
Ready for anything.
Let's use the color spray, I guess. Use the sun ray, I suppose.
Take that, turnip-hating scum!
Oh, everybody got healed. Oh my god, does the wild surge affect when everyone casts? Because it said Jan casted, and then it all... Holy shit! Okay. Fuck it, let's just see what the hell happens. There are a million squirrels flying from the party. What the fuck? Oh my god! Okay. Do we still have money? We do. Okay, that's the scariest one of all, I think.
Just as I would
All right.
have thought.
Sure. Well, let's take that.
Happy to help. To try to help, anyway.
Good, we'll get these.
What?
Let's get these pieces of jewelry and a gem. Oh. What? Rasaad says, and that was how I learned that my brother had been turned by the Doombringer, Alorgoth. A compelling tale of sibling love, rivalry, and betrayal. You're a great warrior, Rasaad, a great man. I'm just a man, Animan. You're too modest. Your feats rival my own. Our stories are the stuff of legend. Bards will sing of our victories for years, decades, centuries to come. Of yours, perhaps. My own adventures would make poor entertainment, I fear. You're joking. Tell me you're joking. Your tale has all the elements of a classic epic. When word gets out, there's not a wench from here to Waterdeep that won't swoon at the mention of your name. I would not see the story of my failure made public. Failure? Where is the failure in your tale? Tell me. Tell me that. Where? Leave Rasaad be, Animan. I think our monk friend has little interest in sharing his pain, Animan. Are you deaf, Animan? Did you listen to a word the man just said to you? Leave Rasaad be, Animan. Leave him be? It's not as though I'm bothering him. I'm not bothering you, am I, Rasaad? I must admit, some of the things you say make me uncomfortable. Nonsense. Excuse me, I must go meditate somewhere else. Huh. Okay.
This will be simple.
Take these, put them in our gem bag. Great. Okay. Wow. Does she normally look like this? I don't think so. Well, failed to learn that one.
No time at all.
Okay. There are rabbits here, too. More of these summoned squirrels. Let's refamiliarize ourselves with what Wild Surge does. A Wild Surge generates a completely random magical effect from the spell being cast. Its effects may be either beneficial or detrimental to the Wild Mage and her allies. Casting levels vary slightly whenever she casts a spell, anywhere between 5 levels lower and 5 levels higher than the Wild Mage's true level. Okay. Sure. But it says here, upon casting a spell, there is a 5% chance of incurring a Wild Surge. It's only for her, though. Maybe she did cast one, it just seemed as if it affected Jan?
All right, then.
Weird. Okay, I mean, I guess we could try... Well, no, because there's only a 5% chance of it proccing. Oh, Quaid. Well, he just turned invisible and disappeared. Okay, let's pick into here.
Yes, a standard tactic, that.
Frankly, I'm surprised that Jan hasn't said anything to Neera. I feel like they're cut of a similar cloth. Protection from energy. Whoa. That sounds wild. Level 8, Abjuration. When the spell is cast, it confers 75% immunity against all energy attacks, such as fire, cold, acid, magic, and electricity, whether from magical or non-magical sources, such as spells, weapons, wands, breath weapons, etc. This excludes any physical attacks and spell-created weapons. Whoa, okay. Such as enchanted weapon and spiritual hammer. In other words, any physical damage, such as piercing, crushing, or slashing, will get through. This effect lasts for the duration of the spell or until dispelled. Okay, I think we'll stash that and try and learn it later. Alright. I'll go over here. Get that diamond. Stash it.
Oh, I can do that.
And then we'll pop those into there. Good. Oh. Whoop. Suddenly daytime. What does this say? Broken cart. Yeah, where did Quaid go? Maybe this is meant to be part of the weird mystery. The squirrels have all vanished, unsummoned. Okay. Lots of shroomage. Or maybe these are just really, really weird looking rocks. Pretty sure they're shroomages, though. Oh, God! Oh my gosh, fuck me.
Got it.
Oh, I hate that.
Yes.
Okay, well, holy shit, I did get a level, though. I'll take it. A level from disarming that shit. Oh, I didn't really get anything cool. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Alright, Thaco reduced by 1. I mean, that is nice, but it's not exciting, you know? 5 more HP, 1 more lore. Okay. Did I get any more casts of bullshit back here? Doesn't seem like it.
Very well.
Okay. Let's do a quick save. So apparently there are just booby traps all over this woodland area. I'm just going to accept I'm going to run over a whole shitload. Look at this! What is at the epicenter of this? Is there
Hold on! Magical trap ahead.
Surprised? No, I guess you wouldn't be by now. Anyway, this one's a little different.
It's a polymorph trap.
Say you're a rampaging ogre, and you're walking down the path like we are now. Now, because you're a rampaging ogre, you don't have a clever wild mage to keep you from doing foolish things. So, You step into the trap and zap. You're a squirrel. Did I just turn into a squirrel?
Wait, what? Oh no! What are those squirrels doing on the other side of the trap? Watch out!
Are they going to turn into ogres? Okay. Okay. All right. Sure.
Get on with it.
Righteousness shall take that!
So now we don't have to worry about the trap, do we? Oh god, it sounded like we do. Okay. Careful there, Animan.
Don't yell. It shall be done with
Good.
skill and care, if not brevity. Just as I would have thought.
Sure. I don't know how that would work, right? I thought, wouldn't they just turn into squirrels again? Is the opposite of a squirrel an ogre? Is the opposite of an ogre a squirrel? Does it turn you into your opposite? Is that the idea? Man, this is weird looking. It's like someone took the smear option in Photoshop and just ran it through.
I don't live here.
Oh my god. Fucking yawn. I feel like such an asshole every time this shit comes up, because like the shit with the squirrels and stuff, I'm like, okay. But then Jan says some shit like, I don't live here. And I'm like, oh, fucking Jan, you've done it again, right? Why is it that Jan's shit hits so much better? Right? I feel like we've kind of gotten down to the idea of when it was written, right? It feels very like in character. But it doesn't make me feel like any less of a fucking asshole for being like, ha, Jan, you slay me. And then anytime like a fucking Beamdog character is saying something funny, it's like, shut the fuck up. I feel so horrible. I feel like such a terrible dickhead for it. Okay. Oh. Can we run these dudes over, or are they gonna turn into...
I command pure chaos!
I don't fucking know what that was. Oh god, there's a Wizard Lord one?
I'm ready.
Okay. You know, maybe we should get rid of Fireball. I'm a little worried about having that pop off. Yeah, rather have more minute meteors, I think. If we are to have anything along those lines. Okay. I think it also only... Uh-oh. Gold destroyed. Gold destroyed. Gold destroyed.
Take that, turnip Peyton.
Alright, I guess we're loading. I guess we're fucking loading that. Jesus! Well, how much gold does it destroy? It was like over 60 grand, I think? It must be a percentage, huh?
All right, then.
Okay. Let's do a quick save. Let's find out. Can I just cast that? Wild Surge, Hiccup Hick. Is she drunk? Is this just her burping a lot?
That's it?
Okay. I'm very tempted to just turn off her casting.
Your knees are mine.
We're just going to make her like a person who stands there, right? We can carry her through this quest until it's done and I don't have to have her in the party. There we go. I think if it happens one more time, that's probably exactly what we're going to do. Okay, spell trigger, control undead. The Control Undead spell allows the caster to take control of undead creatures within the area of effect. Okay. It is an AoE, though. That's pretty wild. Spell trigger. What is this, however? This spell allows a wizard to store spells and a magical ability, accessed via the special ability button that is created by the spell. This item, the trigger, can store 3 spells to be released simultaneously, all of which must be of 6th level or lower. A wizard can only possess 1 spell trigger at a time, and the trigger may not be given to other characters. Once a spell trigger is used, the icon will disappear from this special ability button. Okay. It's like, what was it called? Contingency or whatever. It's like an upgraded version
Very
of that.
well.
Okay. Which, by the way, we don't really make much use of contingency, despite the fact that it's, like, pretty good, huh? Can Jan even use it? I forget. It's a good point. Oh, Sequencer is what I'm thinking of. Yeah, isn't Sequencer supposed to be pretty damn good? I feel like it.
Just as I would have thought.
Okay, let's head on over here. Is that something to worry about?
My mind is calm and my heart is not so heavy.
Okay. Let's heal up Jan a little bit, just in case.
This will be simple.
I think it's just a weird environmental trigger, right? We still have our money, yeah? Okay. Sword spider. Fair enough. It's especially rough, what with there being effectively a finite amount of money in the entire game, and there being a quest in which you need a certain amount of— Oh! Oh!
Assistance, my friend, or I shall not be able to fight.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay. Shit. I guess we'll just rest real quick. Good god, man.
No time
Okay.
at all.
Let's go around the other way. There's like some sort of lightning rod on the other side shooting us. Is this rabbit actually like a fucked up monster? I don't think so. Okay. There's some panthers here.
Get down,
Beware!
everyone!
Your knees are
Get
mine!
down,
You shall
everyone!
suffer my wrath!
Okay. It looks like, I cannot help but be reminded of the, oh, what's it called? The Gleam? The Glimmer? Or whatever from Annihilation. Fantastic sci-fi movie. Okay. Well, I guess we can continue up here. Actually, you know what? Fair enough. Let's call it for now. We are partway through the bottom half or bottom third of this map. We'll continue exploring it. This map feels a whole lot like a Baldur's Gate 1 open world tile, you know? Where it's kind of directionless and we're just kind of wandering around filling it out. You know, there's been very little of that in Baldur's Gate 2. Or arguably even none of it, you know? Probably the only place I can think of it appearing is around the Shadow Dragon. But, lo and behold, here we are, back again with it once more. But yeah, when next we come back, we'll continue poking around. There's some kind of, like, nightmarish lightning blaster over there that we need to watch out for. We'll see if we can't get this Neera stuff wrapped up and Neera swapped out for Edwin again. What a horrifying twist that we could only have one of them in the party at a time. Until next time, please take care of each other.